Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all. Seems all the other knights already have their hands full. Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all.
Genshin Impact. சாப்பிட்டு தான் இருக்கேன்.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.
full live ல இப்பதான் போட்டேன்.
I didn't know you were such a slacker.
Chicken rice. வீட்டுக்கு தெரியாம வீடியோ பார்த்துறேன். அது சொல்கிறேன், ஷார்ட் முடிச்சு சொல்கிறேன்.
Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all.
எப்போ கீழே வந்தீங்க? என்னாச்சு? கேமரியா ப்ரோ? நான் டிசி மிரர் போடுறாங்க. ஆமாம்மா சரி, பொறுமையாக ஒன்றும் பிரச்சனை இல்லை. ம் ஓகே ஓகே. அச்சோ, என்னாச்சு? எப்படி? அச்சோ, சாப்பிடாம போறீங்க நீங்க பின்ன?
I didn't know you were such a slacker.
இருக்க இங்க வந்து சீக்கிரமா போக வேண்டியதானே.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.
நான் வந்துட்டு கை கழுவிட்டு வந்து போயிருந்தேன். பாடி உடலாம் வலிக்குது.
I didn't know you were such a slacker.
சொன்னா நீ என்ன சொல்லுன்னு பார்க்க. என் ரூமு யாரும் வர மாட்டாங்க, யாரும் கேட்க மாட்டாங்க. சாப்பிட்டேன். பிரளயம் மலயம் முத்தடசாலயம். எக்ஸாம் தெரியுமா? ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் வாங்கிட்டு வந்தாங்களா? இல்லை. நான் மதியமே வாங்கிட்டு வந்துட்டாங்க. அது என்னன்னா,
Let's go.
இது கென்ஷன் இம்பாக்ட்னு ஒரு கேம், நல்லா இருக்கும். ஐயோ தெரியாம இங்க எடுத்துட்டு வந்துட்டேன்.
At the ready.
MS போகுது.
Dodge this. New life. Get back. Hey. Don't get frostbite.
So, Barbara.
Cool it. Devouring claw. Stay back.
நேற்று டிஸ்காரம் வந்தாங்களே என்னாச்சு?
Dodge this. Cool it.
சொல்லு
Freeze.
விளையாடிட்டு இருக்கோம்ல.
Oh, shit. Cool it.
இருக்கா சரி சொல்லு இங்கதான் இருக்கேன். யார் அதா? பேசுறது என்ன பேசுறது புரியல.
Dodge this.
சும்மா தான் ஏன்னாச்சு?
Leave it. Okay. New life. Stay back. Oh, so sorry.
I want to heal everyone. This simple thought was all the motivation I needed to become a deaconess. As long as I'm able to
Okay,
help
fine.
everyone, I'll be content.
ஆட கோகுல். சாப்பிடணும்டா.
I'm fine.
Cool it.
நம்ம நியூ கேம் தான்.
Leave it to me. Dodge this.
விட்டு வேஸ்ட்.
Let the show begin.
Freeze. Cool it. Oh shit. Freeze.
ஹாய் ஜாலி. ஏன்னாச்சு?
will protect you. I must leave no stone unturned. I'll catch up. Steady as stone.
என்னடா இது?
I must leave no stone unturned.
I'll protect you.
Steady as stone. Leave it all to me. I must leave no stone unturned.
என்னடா இது? என்னடி இது? ஏன் 500 நிக்குது?
Turning point in space. Watch out. Get back.
No one escapes by sight.
Dodge this.
What's that?
Leave it to me. Okay. You like. Sir. Devouring claw. Watch out!
What's the hurry?
சொல்லு.
Cryo is always far more effective in the rain. This is going to get interesting. What's the hurry?
ஓகே. பேராவும் அந்த இதுல மாடி ஏற்றா எப்போ இப்பயா நேத்துக்கு ஆமா எதுக்கு ஆமா சொல்றேன்னு தெரியல
Too salty.
ஏஜி ஒயிட்டியா வந்துட்டேன் சும்மா போயிட்டு வந்தேன். இது சின்ன வேலை. டிஜிபி ராக்கி அடிச்சிரும். முடிச்சிடலாமா? முடிச்சிடலாம். சாப்பிட்டேனே. சாப்பிட்டேன் இல்லையே, வீட்டில் இருந்தால் சாப்பிட்டேன். லீவா? காலேஜ் போடும். செமஸ்டர் முடிஞ்சா எங்க லீவ் விடுவாங்க? என்கிட்ட இருந்து கொடுக்கலாம். இங்க இங்க வாரம் வெயிட் பண்ணுங்க. இங்கே தான் இருக்கிறேன், இங்கேயும் போகவில்லை. ஆனா கமாண்ட் தான் படிக்கல. வர இருங்க, ஒரு சின்ன ஒர்க்கு. இதுல போஸ்டே போடல, பண்ணத்துக்கு மெசேஜ் போட்டிருக்கேன். வரும். சவுண்டு கேட்கல. கேட்காடு சவுண்டு கேட்காடு. மியூட் பண்ணி வச்சிருந்தேன். இருங்க இருங்க, முடியல. வாட்ச் டைடு. வாட்ஸ் ராங்? ஓகே ஃபைன். ஏன் 500 எம்எஸ் இருக்குன்ட்டு தெரியல எனக்கு. அப்போடா நீ என்ன பேச பார்த்துட முடியாது. மேட்ச் பேசினா கூட பரவாயில்ல, நம்ம கேட்டுட்டு இருக்கோம். Well, we will do it for the Mora. மோரா குத்தலாம் பண்றேன், சும்மாலாம் பண்ண முடியாது. இது இதுவே வா.
What's the hurry?
ஏன் எதுவுமே காட்டல. யூஸ் த பவர் ஆஃப் டென்ட்ரோ டு ஃபெர்டிலைஸ் த சீட்ஸ். டென்ட்ரோனா டென்ட்ரோன்ற இதில் இருக்கலாம். டென்ட்ரோனா யாரு? டென்ட்ரோ என்கிட்ட இல்லையே. அப்புறம் பார்த்துக்கலாம் அதை.
I'm coming in.
Ah, dodge this. Ah, ah. Stay back.
I am Tamil children. 5 months, 5 months. Your nation. Hey, Ram. Sure, let's go. அடுத்து இன்னொரு இதுவா? Shopping.
I have gathered everyone here today to perhaps some of you will have heard the news already.
Rebuild the Jade Chamber? That's a huge...
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of building materials has gone up so much.
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang. Getting involved in this... Lady Ningguang, is there any way we can be of service?
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already had many people contacting me to declare an interest in joining the project. Nevertheless, I do have a few matters I should like to entrust to you. The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have been assembled. 3 key items are, however, still up. They are as follows: Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm familiar enough with Plaustrite, but I've never even heard of those other two.
Only sufficiently large pieces of Plaustrite, or specifically Vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone is what allows the Jade Chamber to float. Wonder Cores, meanwhile, are the central components of the mechanical structure of the Jade Chamber. Adepti Sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical devices with Adepti art. They are as indispensable as the although these 3 items are rare. I trust that with your connections and capabilities, procuring them will not be a question of if, but I take the saying, time is money, more seriously than most. Efficiency is everything. I will pay a generous price for the materials that you find. And in addition, the first 3 people who collect all the materials will have the opportunity to ask me a question. You may ask me anything, and I will give you an honest answer. I trust that this means of compensation will be to everyone's satisfaction.
These things won't be easy to get hold of. But if it means a chance to get some inside information on Liyue Harbor's development plan for next year...
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Information from Lady Ningguang is priceless. Whoever gets to it first takes the market.
What a coincidence. I won't divulge too much, but I heard some murmurings about some Plaustrite just the other day. So excuse me all, but, I have some business to do.
No. We better move quickly, or this opportunity will be snatched away from us.
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is a huge deal!
So you heard my announcement, did you? What do you think? Interested?
Can I really ask you anything at all?
Yes. Providing the question pertains to something
Maybe
I am knowledgeable
I can
about.
find out more what is still.
Really? Ooh, the Paimon will never be short of Mora ever again!
Of course. But how much information I share with you will depend on your performance. The construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. The abandoned mine outside the Golden House has been selected as the building site. Once you have collected the materials, please take them there. I have other business to attend to now. Otherwise, I would gladly escort you to the site in person. When you do, remember, this is a race against the clock. A rare opportunity presents itself to you. Do not let somebody else snatch it from your grasp.
Ningguang seems super busy. Come on, we better get going. First, we gotta get out of Eugene first. Huh? Look! It seems like there's something kind of big.
Ma'am, you seem like an eminent and distinguished young lady to me. I can see that you're easily gonna win this procurement contest Lady Ningguang has set up. As it happens, we have some information about the materials that I really think might interest you. Come on.
No, I don't need it.
Don't be like that. Hey, come, why don't you stand there after her? Oh, right, yeah.
Kenapa? Hah?
They said they had some useful information. Information's just what we need right now. Let's follow them and see what we can find out.
All at once.
Where has Master gone?
थोड़ा जगह या एमएस ல போய் தரணும் راح صعبة دهين Era como una verpa, no sabía. Pero contar. என்னடா சமைக்க விடுறாங்க சமைக்கணுமா இப்போ வாட்டரா வாட்டர் அடுத்தது bring the temperature on. Thank you. What are you? No, not right. Oh, sorry. Mobile necklace load. அதுதான் use the dendro fertilize the piece.
I'll race you there.
Try பண்ணுவோம் dendro.
Is it time for a magic?
Oh, super.
What's the big deal? Shikana!
இதான் டென்ட்ரோன்ற ஒரு கேரக்டர் போல. அதை பற்றி தெரியலையா? ஸோ தெரியல.
There's still a long...
Ad Astra.
ఎవరికి ఇది కోపం కోపం
Ad Astra. Astra. Thank you for Everyone is working super hard. We should be too.
Ta-ta-ra-ta, ta-ta-ra-ta. Put the poetic. Robo pharmacy. சரி பாபுவா இது ஒரு மீன் இது பூபு பூபு ஃபார்மசி பாபு இது ஒரு ஞாபகத்துல இது எனக்கு புரியல யாரை கால் பண்றாங்க சொல்லுங்க ப்ரோ நான் உள்ளதா இருக்கேன் வாங்க ஆனா நான் இது முடிச்சிட்டு ஈவெண்ட் முடிச்சிட்டு இருக்கேன் பரவாயில்லையா அது மீன் தான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் முடிச்சிட்டு இருக்கேன் நீங்க வரனா வாங்க ஆனா சும்மா தான் இருக்கணும் அதான் யோசிக்கிறேன் நானே என்ன பண்றேன்னு யோசிச்சுட்டு இருக்கேன் நானே ஐ மீன் என்ன பண்றது அப்படின்னா இப்போ என்னது ஏதாச்சும் கொஸ்டில் ஏதாச்சும் ஒரு ஈவெண்ட் இருக்கான்னு பார்க்கலான்னு இருக்கேன் நான் ஓ அப்படியா ஒரே நிமிஷம் நான் செக் அவுட் பண்ணிக்கிறேங்க ஓ ஓ ஓ ஏதோ டூரே இந்த ஒன்று இருக்கு போலாம் வரீங்களா ஏதோ இது போட சொல்லுது புரியல சோலோவா அது இந்த கொஸ்டின் தான் சொல்கிறேன் ஆனால் சோலோவா அது ஓ ஓ ஓகே ஓகே பாருங்க
Oh, it's Darren!
You will do right now.
Traveler in Paimon? Ugh, I'm sorry. I hope I didn't scare you.
Oh, no, you didn't scare us. Just gave us a little surprise. Looks like you've gotten even more powerful now.
I don't know. It just feels like it's gotten...
It's all good. We've had worse.
Ah, no, don't worry about that. It's been very stable ever since I got this body. Albedo made sure of that. What you saw just now is something that only started happening recently. Maybe I'm still acclimating or something. I'm sure it'll clear up over... Anyway, what brings you here? Did you need something?
The day that the writer and the watcher crossed paths was the day that the magic...
He asked us to...
Miss Alice?
You too? I guess I really do need to work on my impression. Well, never mind that. It's been too long, Minnie Duran. And please, that's Aunt Alice to you. I have brought you and the Traveler together here for a very important purpose.
My mom.
Indeed, fairy tale author extraordinaire, Anya Marie Andersdottir. See, I knew this would be right up your alley. Now then, if you'll open the book, I will begin narrating.
இதுல ஈவென்ட் இருக்கா? The day return watcher cross reports.
Whoa! What is this place? It reminds Paimon of Simulanka.
The two are indeed similar. Both worlds were built using the same magic, after all.
So it is out.
Hello.
Oh, no need to be shy. Just think of me as one of your mother's dearest friends.
You keep talking about stories and magic. What's this all about?
Certainly not. Simulanka was a peerless masterpiece. Without the original author, it would be impossible to create a sequel. But you are right about one thing. Just like last time, I want to show you a work of magic that has to do with storytelling.
What's this?
This is your mother's dying wish.
My mother's dying wish.
Let me answer that with a question. What do you suppose would be a writer's greatest regret? Have you ever read a book called The Little Witch and the Undying Fire?
Not yet.
Oh, well, you're missing out. It began as a little game at our tea parties. Each of us took turns writing the I wrote the first volume, then the other mages took their turns. Em was tasked with writing the final volume and tying everything up. But by the time everyone had finished writing their parts, Em had passed away. And that is the answer to my question. A writer's greatest regret is to leave a story but all is not lost. I couldn't stand the doom and gloom of it all, so I went ahead and wrote an ending myself on...
Then what's this book?
This is the answer your mother gave to the same question. In her, she made me promise that I would bring it to you, because she believed the only person who could resolve this regret.
So my mother's greatest regrets.
You could say that.
And I guess resolving the regret means...
That's one way to put it.
Is a straight answer too much to ask for?
Her answer was quite the opposite of what I'd expected. I'd love to tell you what she said, I really would. But that would spoil the plot, and we can't have that. Spoilers ruin everything.
Oh.
Just think of this task as giving a story a much
I understand. But I only just started learning.
Relax. Why else do you think your dear aunt went and found you two such wonderful help with their experience? You'll have so many story ideas, you won't know what to do with them. So don't be shy to ask me.
Yeah. If it's to help Durin fulfill his mother's dying wish.
Aunt Alice, could I ask, what kind of...
I had a feeling this might come up. But that answer isn't mine to give. You'll have to find it yourself. Here, inside this...
Don't worry. We'll help you come up with loads of ideas. Yeah. Let's find a nice spot where we can settle in and read through this thing.
The actual process might not be quite the walk in the park you're...
Why is that?
Because when Em created this book, she borrowed my magic. In other words, it's not a book you can just pick up and read. It's a magical book. Its chapters are scattered through memories of the past. Gather them all, and the book will show you its secrets.
So, where are we
Em left a trail of clues for each unfinished chapter. Follow the hints, and you'll find... Oh, and when it comes to adding to the story yourselves, you need to use this.
And
This, my dear little Paimon, is the ink Em left behind. It's extremely precious, so be sure to use it sparingly. This is all that's left.
So we need to search for the memories and keep an eye on how much ink we're using.
it just had to be a wild goose chase, didn't it?
Perhaps it's just another form of storytelling. Em was ever so creative when it came to things like that. Just think of it as a little challenge your mom left behind. Who knows? There could even be a mystic.
I don't care about that. This was...
With the two of us by your side, you'll be just fine.
Okie dokie. That should be pretty much all you need to know. Oh, and once the story's complete, do let me have a little look-see, okay? I've read every...
Yeah. Most of the time, you're pretty...
Don't worry, I'll know when you're finished. Just wait for me to reach out.
Okay.
All right, off you go. I can't wait.
ஓகே வா புக்குள்ள போலாம் போய் தேடுவோம். Was the day that day Lord.
Oh, here we are again. Alice's magic right. Alice mentioned we should be on the lookout for clues.
A corner of repose for countless tales, watched over by the honor of knights. A place for stories to sleep, perchance to dream. There, a witch once spent a sleepless night, and all to bring forth a story. Find the place I speak of, for it is where the seeds of this story lie.
Was that a riddle? Where do you think this mysterious place could be? Hey, you might actually be onto something.
I had a feeling that's where we would be headed. After all, it's where my mother was from, and I bet it's where she wrote this story.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Still, I feel bad about dragging the two of you along on such a long journey.
Don't worry about it. We don't really have much going on right now, so we're all yours. Come on, let's go. Back in the Mondstadt Library, huh? Talk about a
It's
trip
been
down
a
memory
while.
lane.
Feels like we're supposed to do.
So we're supposed to find the seeds of the story, right? What do you think?
Well, we're in a library, so it's gotta be books, right? But seriously, there's so many here.
Making a racket in a library? You should know better.
Lisa! Oh, sorry about that.
Now, who do we have here? Oh, my golden-haired cutie. And my little horn cutie, too.
Sorry, Miss Lisa. I know you taught me to be quiet in the library, but Paimon was just trying to help. Please don't be too...
Well, it has been far too long since we saw each other, so I suppose I can let it slide just this once. Back when he first arrived here, poor Jean wasn't sure what to do with him, so I stepped in to lend a hand. I figured, if I can handle a boy raised by wolves, then teaching one who's part dragon should be a walk in the park.
Nice! Sounds like Durin was welcomed with open arms.
Why, of course. Now, let's save the reminiscing for another time. I'm sure you're here for a reason. Did you need to borrow some books?
It's kind of hard to explain.
Oh? Oh, I see. These so-called seeds of the story must be the books that inspired its creation. That's just how it is with stories. They grow out of the tales that came before them. And that mage, I can almost picture her here, hundreds of years ago, scribbling away at one of these very desks.
But we don't know anything about this story. How are we supposed to figure out which books inspired it?
As it happens, just before I found you here, I was looking into something rather peculiar. One of the knights reported seeing some books that weren't listed anywhere in our catalog. Stranger still, just as he went to reach out for them, the books vanished into thin air. And then, a while later, while he was browsing through other shelves, there they were. That particular knight knows this library inside and out. I'd be very surprised if he was seeing things. Something tells me these might just be the magical books you're... According to the report, there are 3 of these books in total. I'll be relying on you to track them down, cuties.
Okay.
Oh, wait! Did Klee write this one? Should this be... We better show it to Lee.
What?
An experiment log? Looks like part of the type there's something let's hang on to this one. It's one of series after all. Second strongest spell in existence. Do not show Klee. Wait, there's actually a book like that right here in the Mondstadt Library? That title's just gonna make people even more curious, huh? There's definitely something fishy Kinda looks like a poetry collection. Then, let's see what Lisa makes it.
Well, did you manage to find them? Huh. This...
Yeah, we can tell.
Albedo was the one who brought it in. He suggested I place it on the restricted list and keep it sealed away.
Why?
He said it's full of forbidden alchemical formulas, some of which could even result in the creation.
Monster, okay.
Apparently, the danger it posed was so great
He didn't even feel like it was...
Really? Definitely sounds like it shouldn't.
Still, if that mage read this book too, it must have been written... Well, did you manage... Truly extraordinary. And certainly not the kind of thing that should be just lying around. In fact...
So, it's some kind of book of spells? Paimon's guessing...
It's true. This book does contain one of Miss Alice's spells. But honestly, virtually no one could... The only reason it's even meant to be in the restricted section is because we can't let Klee get her hands on it. After Klee was born, Miss Alice advised us to seal it away. She even added...
So, it's to keep it away from Klee, huh? Does that mean she...
No, that's not it. As Miss Alice... Well, did you manage to find... Well, it definitely shouldn't be here. But I'd highly doubt it's one of the books you're looking for, because this is something Klee wrote. It's a compilation of all the best fish blasting spots around Mondstadt, as well as the most convenient places to... Of course, there's no way she'd get away with keeping a book like that in her bag. And she'd be in big, big trouble if Jean were to find out. Not only would the book itself be confiscated, but she'd be looked... Somehow, she figured out that the best place to hide it was right here. No place like a forest for hiding trees, huh? Yes. So thanks for helping me find it. I'll finally be able to Well, did you manage to find them? Well, this book has quite an obvious connection with that mage, considering... But as one of the library's classics, its presence here is hardly unusual. It really is a must-read, so if you haven't read it yet, that's your... Well? Yes, this is a restricted book, all right. It certainly isn't supposed to...
Huh. And it looks like a regular poetry collection. How did it end up being...
The issue lies with one of the poems inside. You've heard of the great battle that 500 years ago, during the Cataclysm in Conlia, an evil dragon descended upon Mondstadt. A fierce battle with Dvalin ensued, but in the end,
We're talking about Durin. The Durin of Dragonspine.
Well, the poem in question turns the whole battle into a dance. With the Iqoo, given all the suffering experienced at the claws, bards are often accused of inventing history, and since the knights back then were unable to
So the version in the poem...
I'm afraid that question is something only the dragon... Well, would you look at that? Seems like these are the little troublemakers you're after. And all three just so happen to be forbidden...
Forbidden texts? You know, the first time you mentioned that the library had a restricted section, I thought you were just trying to scare us. Are you saying it actually exists?
Not really something you should be poking your little nose into, is it, cutie?
Sorry.
Seeing as it was Miss Alice who asked you to look for these books, I won't question the matter. But they'll need to be sealed away again once you're done, so...
Don't worry, Miss Lisa.
Well then, that's all from me. After all that hard work...
Okay, bye-bye.
Alright, we've gathered all the right...
Wait, look!
மூணுமே இஞ்சி இருக்குது. Of the story, right? Good.
Long, long ago, an evil dragon descended upon the human world, bringing terrible calamity in its wake. Bravely did the people resist, until at last the dragon lay slain. Later, a witch with a love for stories came upon the tale of the evil dragon, and for reasons she could not explain, felt a pang of sorrow on its behalf. For she knew, despite its body being born of wicked alchemy, all along, the dragon's soul was that of an innocent child. Right up to the moment of its death, it had no choice in becoming a vessel of calamity, nor could it fathom the cruel fate that lay before it. Though the witch had a love of stories, she was not pleased with how this one ended. No, that won't do, she thought. I'll write you a better ending instead. And so she set off to do just that, borrowing a little magic from her friend. With it, she wove a dragon's egg, resolving to rear a dragon child of her own. Yet long in thought she lingered, wondering what kind of world her little dragon ought to behold upon waking. At last, she made her mind up, adorning the cradle with a wisp of woodland air. Then, she quietly waited for the egg to hatch.
Whoa! We're actually inside!
This must be Aunt Alice's magic.
Yeah!
A story about me?
Why don't we just see where the story takes us? All we know is the beginning.
Okay.
And now a golden-haired traveler, a silvery sprite, and a dragon-born youth step onto the stage.
Whoa! That came out of nowhere! Was that the same voice we heard just now? Yeah. But...
I've missed this. It's just like the story.
You mean... Em?
Yeah. She loved it. Sorry, we should focus on what we're here to do. So, now
The dragon youth wondered aloud. Yet all he could do was wait for the story to unfold. Of course, there's something to be said for helping it along. Perhaps a little exploration could prove fruitful.
Oh! Is that a hint?
Yeah,
This Dodoko doll is meant to be the witch in the story, right? All the people we've seen that looked like that turned out to be mages from the...
my mother had a hat.
And the witch must be Em.
Whether the sprite spoke true, for in that moment, what mattered most was...
Let's keep...
Look at all these...
It just so happened. Where else might a story be?
Oh! This must be the dragon egg, right? Looks like it's gonna hatch, so we've got a dragon egg about to hatch, a witch who loves stories.
This is my story, isn't it?
Okay, so how are we supposed to help the story along? It feels like all we can do right now.
Apparently, it hadn't dawned.
Oh, right! We're at the point in the story where...
With the flames at his command, perhaps the dragon youth might be able to provide the egg with sufficient...
What? You want us to...
The silvery sprite's surprise betrayed her lack of reading.
Huh, you... kinda have a point there.
Okay, I'll... Leave it to me! The story has only just begun!
Let every unborn life be welcomed with tender anticipation, and may that warmth stay with it for a lifetime. At last, under the witch's expectant gaze, the little dragon broke free from its shell. No living being has ever decided the moment of its birth. I brought you into being because I willed it so. Just like but I promise you this. Your birth was wanted.
You've never told me those things before, but for some reason, I always knew. Thank you for bringing me...
The waiting witch did not feel lonely, for she had 3 visitors by her side. Together, they beheld the hatchling's first breath of life. Holding her dragon child close, the witch promised him a life unlike that of the evil dragon. And so, nestled in his mother's warm embrace, did the little dragon's story begin.
Gila bro, என்னால
Wait, isn't this Mom's dad? Looks like we're back in the real... Looks like there's more written on the page now and less ink left than before. So, does that mean we've completed this chapter? Yeah, but why does M see Durin broke free from the curse, came into this world with a new body, and even made a bunch of new friends? That already sounds like true. Everything's always so mysterious with...
Huh.
Is this thing on? All right, that should do it. Hello there, children. If you're hearing this, you've stumbled upon the little recording I left for you. I thought you could use a few hints about how the book works. By now, I'm guessing you've already begun to leave your mark on the story. You should know, however, that the book needs time to absorb the ink, so the next chapter's clues won't show up right away.
bro.
Wait, so even magic ink needs time?
The good news is, you can return to any chapter you've already completed and continue to explore the mystical, magical storybook world. You have fun, dearies.
Oh, man. Paimon was so ready to knock this out in one go.
Maybe it's for the best. Sooner or later, we'll end up being whisked off to another world again, and if that happens, who knows when we'll be able to come. So it might be good to take a break while we can.
A break.
சரி
Yeah. Paimon has a sudden craving for the good hunter's sticky honey roast.
So let's meet up here later. I need to find Miss Lisa to return those books.
ஓகே இப்போ டைம் சுத்தி வரணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன் தெரிஞ்சு நம்ம சுத்தி விடுவோம் டைம் சுத்தி விடுறது எங்க ப்ரோ
I wonder.
4 hours 12 13 15 1 2 3 4
My sister.
Aunt Alice said we can return to the story world if you feel like checking it out again. Aunt Alice, if you feel like...
Wait for the book to reveal in for the next chapter. அப்போ வரைக்கும் அப்படியே தான் இருந்தாங்களா? 4 hours மக்களே. ஓகே நம்ம நெக்ஸ்ட் கொஸ்டின் முடிச்சுப்போம். நெக்ஸ்ட் கொஸ்டின் முடிப்போம்.
Things are going so smoothly today.
Stay back! Stay back! Story has only just begun! What's the matter? Cool it! I slip it up. To get frostbite. Dodge this.
Not breaking a sweat.
Pierde uno che
Freeze. Stage right.
Stay back! Story has only just
No slacking off.
Oh, so sorry.
I slipped up. Busy time. Right here.
Cool it.
அப்புறம் உனக்கு எப்போ லைஃப் அது இருந்து ஏற்றி வரான் அவரோட
No slacking. Stay away from me. This should be fun.
Actually, go on.
Let's go. Busy time. Right here. What's this big? Stay right. Say let's leave it to me. You're fucking good.
Turning point in space. Will I become a star in the sky?
ஏய் தமிழ் என்ன பண்றான் ப்ரோ 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 யாருன்னா அடிக்க முடியாது ப்ரோ தண்ணி ப்ரோ அது என்னன்னு ஃபைட் எடுக்க முடியாது ப்ரோ ஆபிட்டானுமா
I'll protect her. Oh.
Cool it.
I will end.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Yes,
Yes, quickly. I slipped up.
Freeze. Cool it. Dodge this. This isn't good.
Quite the find. I'm fortunate.
तुम्हें कौन सा बस से काटे चला ब्रो ये डिग बिन काटे चल ब्रो तेरे में वो ना कोनी तो ना सही
Cool it. Dodge this.
Let the show begin. I will protect you. Leave it all to me.
Yeah, close to
Someone
it.
needs assistance.
Fatelo. Those லேட்டான இல்லைண்ணா அவன் சந்தோஷம் இருப்பான் எனக்கு எங்க போறானுமே தெரியல ப்ரோ சின்ன வச்சுறானு போல ப்ரோ முடிச்சு தரடா அப்போதும் எவ்வளோ நல்லா பேசிட்டு இருப்பீங்க அதான் வந்துட்டான் உங்க அப்பா தான் முடிஞ்சு global
This domain is messed up. No wonder even Yelan found it dicey. Which major historical battle do you think is being reenacted here? Feels like one where most soldiers would be way out of their depth.
maybe it's an Archon wall.
Hopefully not. Surely not right. Please tell Paimon you're exaggerating.
Ah, you're back.
And, by the look on your face, I'm guessing this is a triumphant return after all?
Sure is. But it was really, really... incredible. You did very well to brave all of that and still emerge victorious.
After you entered the domain, there was a sharp drop in stray monsters out here. And although you didn't eliminate the root of the problem, it's plain to see you've weakened the ley line disturbance considerably.
Which means you've weakened the monsters as well. Now any rank-and-file soldiers can comfortably fend them off. Why do you sound weirdly excited about this. Don't go getting too bloodthirsty.
Oh, one other thing. We received a response from Yujing Terrace. Both the Tianxuan and the... Thanks to your tireless efforts, moving forward, you'll have the full... While the disturbance remains active, the Millilith will take care of any monsters that escape from the domain, using the opportunity to hone their combat skills. You, of course, are free to enter the domain if you so wish.
We've turned the tables on this situation. What started as a potential crisis is now a major asset to Millilith.
Ah, that's a big weight off our Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, ley lines are pretty fascinating things, aren't they? Or, who knows, maybe one day we'll run into some smart cookie who hands us a big, thick book called...
நான் 30 வரை நான் பேசி நான் பண்ண போறேன். ஐயோ இதுவே வா இது அடப்பாவீங்களா? ஏய் புழு போடலாம். ஏய் எப்படின்னு தெரியல ப்ரோ.
What a shame. Let's try again.
எப்படி புரியணும்னே தெரியல ப்ரோ. அழுத்தணுமா டேப் பண்ணுமா?
So close, so close. Stay cool. What is it?
ஓகே அந்த இதுல வச்சிரணும் போல.
Another paimon?
another paimon.
You've got it! You got it! You make that look easy!
நம்மளாம் அப்பயே மீன் பிடிப்போம் மக்களே. நான் சும்மா. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் நான் முடிஞ்சா ஓகே. இது முடிக்க முடியாது, இது முடிக்க முடியாது. இது முடிக்கலாமா? இது முடிக்கலாம். எல்லாம் போட்டுமா அனுப்பிச்சிட்டாங்க. Arms கிட்ட பேசணுமா?
Honorary knight. Is something the matter?
I'm looking
A stranger with an eye patch. Let me think. He was wandering all over Mondstadt at first, which I found rather suspicious. So I decided to keep an eye on him for... I lost him pretty quickly. Still, I didn't think that this was such a huge matter that we needed our outrider to pursue him. As long as Master Jean is here, there's nothing to fear from some suspicious, unusual-looking...
That might be true, but if it were up to Jean, she'd take this way more seriously.
That is true. But on the other hand, knowing that Master Jean may overreact to the situation is all the more Anyways. Oh yeah, he was at Wagner's smithy for a while before I tried tailing him. He might have said something to Wagner. You should go ask him. Maybe he has more news about our stranger.
Why? You need something? Here, I remember him. He showed up a few days ago, asking to buy a bunch of forging material. Can't say I've heard of any of the materials he mentioned, though. He then had a look at the weapons in my shop before. I've heard that he can be found directly at the Angel's ship. If the Knights of the Guild want to get hold of him, that's the only place to be.